subscribe, support, stay positive. Hello there, I'm Mr. WrestleMania. Well folks, back with another review. John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 29 for the WWE plain title. The Rock has recreated a new Brahma Bull title, which in my opinion, I would like to gut it so badly that I hate it. As much as I like The Rock, as much as I'm a fan of him, and I have his t-shirt and it's somewhere, I don't know where it is, I despise this title with such a passion that I'd rather erotify it and destroy it. But, you know, it's interesting. WWE pulls out their hats and tricks to create something usual and something that has always been there. John Cena versus The Rock, the redemption match. We all know that John Cena, the classic picture, John Cena laying on the ramp and with his hand on his head because he just lost at WrestleMania. He wanted to win it, but he couldn't. So, his redemption... Oh, and so what? Guess what? Triple H is not going to fight Undertaker at WrestleMania 29. You know who's going to fight him? Brock Lesnar. The redemption match. Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. Bald-headed Triple H. He's copying The Undertaker. And tonight, I'll be watching old-fashioned Monday Night Raw. So, you know, I don't know if he's going to come out or not. But the thing is this. I hope WrestleMania 29 is decent. I hope it's worth the money to purchase. Because WrestleMania 28 was decent. Okay, I have the jacket for WrestleMania 28, but all I have to do is do some custom work on this thing and, you know, cover some stuff up. It'll be WrestleMania 29. You know, and, you know, I might just do that, figure out how to work this out, and, you know, make it into a 9. So it looks decent. So it looks like a 29. And this jacket could be customary. Be a Mr. WrestleMania jacket. And, you know, John Cena versus Team Bringeth. And so, you know, I don't know how long this jacket's going to last. I don't know how long the Mr. WrestleMania look is going to last. Because, basically, I built this character off of... But myself, I created myself from the spectacle of WWE. I don't know why I just went out of character. I don't know. But the fact is, let's talk about some movies, but also some wrestling. So, the supposable thing is, I have a suspicion that since this is the redemption match, WWE is going to have Brock Lesnar was busted open the other night on Monday Night Raw. It's a PG show. They broke the barriers so Brock Lesnar can have his face bashed in, and so they were calling Vince McMahon's lower thigh, which is his ass, his freaking ass, which I want to pull my knife out and gut it like a fish. You know, Paul Heyman bashes him in the ass with a cane, an unfair match. What do you figure? An 80-year-old man versus another young guy like Paul Heyman? How's that gonna go? Really, tell me. Oh yeah, Paul Heyman can probably kick Vince McMahon's ass, in my opinion. So, leave it up to facts. CM Punk tries to get a redemption match against John Cena, cashing his money in the bank. You know, WWE is not going to let CM Punk do that. He's never going to be champion, which he wasn't. So, here's the fact. The fact is, CM Punk lost to John Cena. Everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. You want to know why? Because they hate John Cena. I like John Cena personally. He is personal. He's an original character. He's cool. He's nice. And the fact is, oh my gosh, Dwayne is going to drop the title. We all know that. as much as I'm a fan, that fanboy, that nutcase of a wrestler, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you know what he's going to do? He's going to abandon us. Like a baby left at the doorstep when a mother doesn't want their child. And then a parent discovers him and he grows up to be a lovely child. But you know what? That's how The Rock is. The Rock, he said, I am home. Went off to make G.I. Joe. Went off to make Snitch. Oh yeah, you said you were going to be there, but then you left us, just like John Cena said. John Cena's more of a better wrestler than you are, Rock. You know, everybody wanted to see you. Everybody wants to see you, but WWE has to pay you over $1,000 just to appear. And now we know the fact that you're not going to stay for this long. You're not going to stay. You're going to leave. You're going to go off and leave. So, we all know WrestleMania 29, I don't know what all matches, Alberto El Farto Del Rio, which I despise, is the heavyweight champion. So, what is it? It's the fact that I'd found a recent movie I have come across. Me as a critic myself, I recently watched an interesting art piece, animated form claymation, made by Batman. You know, Mr. Tim Burton, director of 2 films of Batman. Which I believe that this film was done very well, and I had to say that the choreography, the way they spoke and the way they sang, the actors, obviously the voice actors did an amazing job. Tim Burton, I just don't know how he pulled this out of his hat. How he made such an amazing film that everybody's been watching to this day. And as I was watching it, it was like, I know Jack was doing the wrong thing by ruining Christmas. But the thing my opinion was, like, look at this image of Christmas, and because Jack is bringing terror to this holiday, and he's stepping out because he was bored, he wanted to do something that it would shoot him down with missiles. I thought that was interesting. You know, and the whole theory about Nightmare Before Christmas is basically you have a guy like Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington gets bored and he wants to venture out of something else, so he does. He moves out and he decides that he is going to create his own Christmas. In fact, he even sends Oogie Boogie's men out to kidnap Santa Claus. And where do the Oogie Boogie kids take him? And even Jack says specifically to the Oogie Boogie kids, he's like, do not get that horrible Oogie Boogie involved. And what do the Oogie Boogie kids do? They take him to Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie Monster or something like that. So the fact is that, even in the promises of this film, the kids lie to him. So, to this whole film, what do I have to say? I have to give it all 10 stars. The thing there was one monster, the circle head monster with all the razor teeth. I did not know what monster that was. As the nostalgia critic said also, he did not even know what monster that is. And so, I give that monster 1 stabbing and 1 knife. I have to say I spare this film because it's interesting, has good music, Tim Burton did an amazing job on it. So, folks, if you want to go watch this movie, you can. If any of you if you haven't seen this movie yet, you've been underneath a rock. But it's a good film. It is a good film. I give it 4 stars, not just 4 stars, but 10 stars at least. And, so, just to say, things are not well in the WWE. Why do I say that? Because I have a funny feeling that things are just going to get worse and worse in the WWE. Because after The Rock drops the title to John Cena at WrestleMania 29, John Cena's going to be the champion, and I hate that plain title. I know what John Cena's going to do. It's either WWE's going to say, well, okay, John, here's what we're going to do. We retired the old title, so here's the new title. And it doesn't have the Brahma Bull on it. Here it is. It's plainer than The Rock's title. And John Cena is gonna, I bet you, since John Cena is the cover boy of WWE, he is going to take that title and he's gonna come out with it, and it's just gonna be so horrible. So, here's the thing, folks. I vote on it. Vote to the WWE. Tell them what you want. It's scripted, for goodness sake. They listen to you. Tell them to bring back the spin belt. That title was better than any other belt that they had, okay? The spin belt was better, okay? It was. It was the most amazing title out there. It was interesting. It was cool. Had some interesting look. Even that no-face non-champion CM Punk carried that leather thing with metal on it. As people call that a title, but when it's around CM Punk's waist, it's unforgettable. It's forgettable. It is. It is forgettable. When CM Punk wore that belt, he disgraced that title multiple times. When you're champion, you're not supposed to be a selfish dictator. You're supposed to be kind and loving and kind to the fans. If you don't want people to hate you and you don't want people to gut you like a fish, then be nice. Be kind to your fans. Oh, I'm supposed to play the heel, but I'm not a heel. Oh my God. But I'm not a heel. CM Punk. CM Punk, the thing is, I think you are worthless. And you didn't accept my challenge because you want to know why? Because CM Punk is gutless. He is. He's gutless. And some of you said, Mr. WrestleMania, he would twist you up into a pretzel. Maybe he would. Or maybe if I had a no-holds-bar match with him, I would turn him in and out. Just like that. Kick his ass so hard that he would taste it. And here's the thing. I think the best wrestler out there is none other than, I'm going to say this, two people that are, one man is dead, one man is still alive to this day. Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. And also another shout out to the Undertaker. I want to say this as Mr. WrestleMania. I hope that the Undertaker retires this year. I hope he decides to quit because he's just getting too old. I could probably say his body has been through a lot. He should just give up. He makes him give him $250,000 just to wrestle at WrestleMania. So, he has a streak. As soon as he hits that next number, he should just quit. Honestly, he should just leave the WWE, and whoever he fights, I hope they're a decent opponent. Somebody that is going to fight him and hold the honor of fighting the Undertaker. And we all know that person's going to lose because every single year he wins. At WrestleMania 27, I was rooting for Triple H to win. And I didn't get what I wanted. And then WrestleMania 28, didn't get what I wanted. And then I realized at WrestleMania 28, I said, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. And I'm like, okay, I'm rooting for The Undertaker now. Because he can't be beat. He wants not to beat this. And it's so scripted that you can't, it's just like, but you see that the fight inside of him, that he doesn't want to lose his streak. If he loses his streak now, he'll be shamed, I think, in my opinion. So he keeps fighting, and he's an old, possibly not decrepit old man. He's a strong ox, and he's taller than me. I probably have to look up at him. So, folks, I hope you enjoy WrestleMania 29. WrestleMania 28 will live on people's minds forever as John Cena losing. John Cena versus The Rock. I'm WrestleMania 29. And there is the rest of what you wanted. I review it. I don't like it. I gut it. But if I like it, I'll give it its fair review and do what I want. Well, folks, I bid you adieu. Thank you. I am Mr. WrestleMania, and I review it because I have to.